I just got a brand new batch of unreleased, never before seen, shown, read, anything on YouTube or the internet of letters to Alec Murdaugh. And as always, I was able to get these thanks to the YouTube channel Phone Calls from Prison. Once again, always coming through with great stuff for me, really helping this channel out. So go check his out because he has everything you want on there, no matter what true crime case you're following, probably. So check him out. Thanks to him again. But guys, these letters are getting out of control. It's not just love letters anymore. We have a reporter reaching out, asking him, how does he want Paul and Maggie to be honored? Among other things. We got private investigators reaching out who believe he's innocent and want to help. We have women reaching out talking about how, they want to add him to the list of people they write in prison. Who else is on that list? A few names: Suge Knight, Ghislaine Maxwell, yes, the friend of Jeffrey Epstein, and Joe Exotic. Apparently they write quite often. She's apparently the go-to person for anyone who's high profile in prison to write. I don't know why. I'm going to go ahead and show these on screen to you and just read them out and just let you see a couple of them, because there's pages and pages of them. But I'm going to give you some of the highlights here, and let's go ahead and get started. This is from someone named Paige. The subject: wanting to talk to you. Hello, I work at WTOC TV in Savannah, Georgia. As you know, we cover your hometown, Hampton County, South Carolina. Would you be interested in talking to us through this app/program? We won't ask about any of your cases that are still pending. However, during the trial, you stated your innocence, and this could be a good opportunity if you'd like to talk more about that. You could also talk about how you want Maggie and Paul to be remembered, and how you'd like the public to respect Buster's privacy during these hard times for your family. We will not be reporting where you're being held. We can talk through text, a call, or a video recording through this app/program. Let me know if you're interested. Let's talk about how you want Maggie and Paul to be remembered. Well, they wouldn't have to be remembered if... Whatever. I guess I shouldn't state the obvious, but it's so see-through. I mean, to me, is it not? I mean, it's so see-through. Nice try. Nice try. Great work there, journalist. Let's move on to the next. But let me know how you feel about each of these in the comments, please. What do you? I know you got some feelings about that. Let me know. And let's move on to the next. Now, here's a pretty wacky one. It's from Katie. Subject: I feel like an idiot. Well, there you go. Maybe you should stop your message there. If the subject of your message is, I feel like an idiot, it's probably your brain telling you something. Don't send this message. Anyways, she says, well, apparently you have women who have the hots for you. I'd steer far from them. That's just sick. And if they're acting like they want you, they're just hoping you have money or will put them on the map. What map? What map? Apparently there's women out here trying to write you letters, kind of like, I mean, I'm writing you a letter, but don't mind that. Oh, I just can't believe these sick women who are doing exactly what I'm doing. She says, anyway, so I got locked up 10 years ago. I started on Oxy 80s after a broken femur. Oh, I see what she's doing. She's trying to relate to him over Oxys because she heard that he has an Oxy addiction. Nice. Find some common ground there, Katie S. After being caught twice for selling it, I got a subsequent offense and was given 2 years. I did 18 months and got out on the bracelet. You know, Alex, I mean, after all, you're an inmate. You know, the old bracelet. People say I look like a beauty queen contestant, but I'm tough and I came up tough, so I held my own in there. Why mention you look like a beauty? See, it's this once again, it's so see-through. This is just absolutely no game here. I think often about your state of mind in there. It's a lonely place, and you've lost two of the most important people. I pray Buster is able to make some peace with all of this. Turns out I know someone who knows your family well. He's a mass chicken poultry farmer with 15 chicken houses. Oh, he's balling. 15 chicken houses, huh? Maybe if we become pen pals, I can visit you one day And I know how important visits are in there and how it really helps to sort of take you out of that place for a little bit. By the way, they're literally posting people's mail to you on the news. How is that legal? Well, congratulations, you've made it there. I guess you're on the map. Well, I hope you're getting acclimated well to the new facility, the best you can, anyways. Welp, I'm going to get my day started. That's interesting. So you woke up, hadn't even made your coffee yet, and you sat down to write AlexMurdaugh. And the subject line is, I feel like an idiot. She goes on to say, I was compared to Jessica Biel yesterday at the gym. What a compliment. She's so athletic and fit, and a beauty, of course. Ma'am, hang on, pause. No, you weren't. I'm sorry, but no, you weren't. No one came up to you and all right. I hate this app. This is the worst app for jails. How many jail apps are there? You can't go up and edit anything without it acting all wonky. So I'll leave my letter like this. But I guess, what I was saying, I'm getting my day started and going to the gym and then brought up Jessica Biel. And now I feel like it looks like I just brought it up for no reason. It's certainly not because I want you to think like I'm attractive. And so you'll write me back so I'm attractive so that I can be like these women who in the first paragraph I said, I'll steer far from them. They don't look like Jessica Biel. Steer far from them. Let's move to the next one. This is from Chris with a K. It says support from NC. It says, my name is Chris and I live in North Carolina. I actually met Maggie on Edisto once. It's in the fish store. And I remember her because she was so energetic and friendly. I wanted to reach out and tell you that I am so sorry for everything you and your family have been through. I have never believed you hurt your wife or son, and I think you were convicted because of other things. If you want to chat anytime, I'd be happy to. When you said you didn't want to go to the kennel because it was chaotic and you'd end up being put to work, it reminded me so much of my daddy and my husband. I guess that's what motivated me to write you. It just felt like something I needed to do. I've never done anything like that before, but I wanted to reach out for whatever reason. I think you remind me of my dad. You remind me of my dad. I hope not. Hang in there, and I hope you get to go home one day. Chris. That's very nice, Chris. Thank you. This one is from Chris also, but it's Christopher with a CH. Subject says, hey, and then it says, hey, Mr. Murdaugh, my name is Christopher. I live in South Carolina. My fiance, Gabby, and I have followed your trial closely, and we're not convinced that you did what you have been accused of. Having been through SCDC myself, I know how crappy it is in there, and I know what's needed to help pass the time. Gabby and I are going to put $25 on your canteen account so that you can buy the movie, game, and music pass. That will help a little. They won't let you have commissary or anything else until you get to your prospective yard. Otherwise, we would send more. I also know having someone to talk to helps as well, and we are here for you in that aspect. I hope you've received this message. Keep your head up. Your new friend, Chris. Well, god dang, Chris. You should have sent me $25 when I was in SCDC. Yeah, wow. Yeah, well, Chris definitely knows what he's talking about because I've done 10 years in SCDC myself, and he's spot on with, everything he's saying about how it works. So he knows his stuff. Looks like he's got a new buddy, Chris. I'm going to go ahead and read you another, and then I'll have one more final, kind of fun, just wacky, another AlexMurdaugh lover. But let me read this one. It's pretty interesting. This is from Sandra. She's a private investigator. Subject says, assistance in your case. Hello, my name is Sandra Rigdon Lewis. I am a private investigator / homicide consultant. I normally assist law enforcement agencies, but after watching your trial, I decided to contact you. If after reading this and you decide you are interested in my services, we will go from there. I want you to understand that in order for me to help you in your homicide convictions, I will need total, can you read that? Total honesty. Let me tell you something. Okay, you need total honesty. So you want me to be honest with you. I don't feel safe being honest with you because you've made two grammar errors in one paragraph, and you're supposed to be a very professional law enforcement agency assisting private investigator and homicide consultant. If after reading this and you decide you are interested in my services, we will go from there. You mean if after reading this you decide you are interested? Okay. Total honesty. I believe that many of the questions I have would need to inquire to your attorney since calls and emails are not private. The information I need to help you is sensitive, and I believe that you will understand. I am not in the business of candy coating anything. You might not always like what I have to say, but you will always get the truth from me. Oh, snap. Oh, yeah. No holds barred here, Alex. I don't know what kind of, Candyland legal team you're used to, but let me tell you something, brother. I tells it like it is. I just can't grammatically correctly spell it and type it, like it is. The most important thing that you need to know is I feel certain that you did not murder Maggie and Paul. If I didn't believe that you were innocent of those charges, I wouldn't be contacting you. Okay, interesting. So you just told him I need total honesty. So if he was honest and was like, yep, I did it, but help me. Well, you're only contacting him because you believe he's innocent. So he can't be totally honest, can he, if he did it? This is just a bunch of bull. Who are you? This probably ain't even a real private investigator. It's probably just some lady sitting in her recliner. I got an idea. I'll tell them I'm a private investigator, and I'll misspell words. Your guilty verdict you received was based on your character rather than evidence. Now, there's a little part 2 to this. It says, I was stunned that you agreed to a trial in your town. There's no doubt that your attorney advised against it. Each one of the jurors knew someone that was affected by you or your family. They had their mind made up from the start. I have no doubt I can help you. I'll send my number, and if you can call, if you want to ask me any questions. I have the flu right now, and my voice isn't good, but it's getting better. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'm recovering. I should be able to talk by Friday without discomfort. Okay, listen. All right, I don't even have anything to say. Forget it. I'm not gonna. I could tear some of these people apart, but I'm not. Let's keep it professional. All right. Let me know what you think. I'd rather just leave it there. You tell me how you feel about that. Let me read you one more and we'll be done here. Here's one from Jennifer W. Subject, read me. Okay, calm down. Hi, of course you don't know me, but I write to a lot of people in prison and jail. Some I know, some just that I have an interest in, but mostly because I've been in prison and I know how it feels to be in a crappy place like that. And I know what it feels like to get an email, card, or letter. I used to even get excited when I got the little Bible studies in the mail. Well, excited when they called my name that I got mail. LOL. Everyone's making a big deal that you got moved to protective custody. Ugh, duh. Your case was very high profile. I think that's like standard practice anyway. I'm sure once the dust settles, you'll be able to get into general population. Sounds like someone's been watching a little jumpsuit Pablo, huh? I don't know how it is in men's prisons, but for the females, they don't really give a crap what anyone has done. I mean, they may call someone like a baby killer or something. I mean, who really cares about that? I mean, what a dumb name, right? Baby killer. Lame. But honestly, they aren't going to do anything. Women don't want to go to lockup and stuff like that. Okay, ma'am, I don't think that's helping. Go to a men's prison. I think you'll be in for a big surprise. For me, I only had a year, so it was not too bad, but it's also different for women. Women are mostly naturally nurturers and they take care of each other. Not always, but a lot more so than men. They also have sex with each other. Like 5 minutes into being in prison, they turn gay, LOL. Oh, reminds me. I saw online that you were getting love letters. People need to get a life. I'm sure you're going to get all kinds of letters. Yeah, like yours, weirdo. I would have actually sent a card, but your info was not online. Well, obviously why. Anyway, the main reason I wrote this was because I was sending a friend an email and I saw that I could add you. And I have written to Joe Exotic. We write a lot, actually. Ghislaine Maxwell, Suge Knight, my best friend's idiot brother. He fits in because he belongs in that same list. Ghislaine, Joe Exotic, Suge Knight, all these big superstars, and my best friend's dingbat brother. I'll tell you all about that psycho in another letter. Oh, I'm sure he can't wait. I'm sure he's just counting the days till he hears about what's going on with your best friend's idiot brother. And a few friends that I knew that got a long sentence when I was back using in my addiction. Anyway, don't think I'm some pen pal groupie. LOL. I mostly just don't have any friends on social media or in real life. Yeah, now that adds up. Here's part two. It's easier for me to interact with people I don't have to interact with, so to speak. LOL. Well, I do have more that I wanted to say, but now my dang boyfriend wants me to walk our dogs with him. Can you believe it? What a jerk. My boyfriend wants me to spend time with him and walk our pets around the neighborhood. God, get off my case. Am I right? I'm trying to write a murderer in prison. God, so needy. She goes on to say, anyway, I'll finish what I wanted to say when we get back. Keep your head up and I'll write and check on you later. And by the way, I don't run my mouth, but if you are bored and do want a good laugh or just want to talk about anything, you can. Bye, Jen West. I'm exhausted with what I've read. I don't even have any funny. I hope you enjoyed the new batch of letters. There's way, 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 way more. If you'd like to hear more from this batch, please let me know. I'll be glad to upload them maybe tomorrow. Just let me know. Let me know how you feel about these. And once again, another thank you to the YouTube channel Phone Calls from Prison for this FOIA request data, which are the messages that I was able to show you. Thank you, man. Hope y'all have a good day, and I'll see you back here next time.